This little bird here, it is a lot of fun. Let's see about that.
Perfect.
So, the DJI Tello comes in this cardboard here. Inside the box we have another box. The Tello is placed here. What else we have? We have a small manual which is not telling us how to fly the drone, it's just some important information on how it works. We have a set of spare propellers with a screw-in, screw-out tool, pretty useful in case you damage them. We have a micro USB cable to charge the drone and the battery inside the drone. That's about it. The drone comes with mounted propeller guards and they are very useful if you are a beginner, if you are afraid of crashing your drone. So, there is no controller in the box, and as you can see, if there is no controller, it means that somehow we can control everything about this drone from the phone. And that's exactly the starting point to talk about this drone. Everything is controlled by a DJI Tello app, and that's actually a good app. So what you're gonna do, you're just going to connect to the Tello Wi-Fi, which Tello is creating every time you start it up. You see it's blinking, which means it has a Wi-Fi connection enabled. You connect to this Wi-Fi with the phone and then you control the Tello from the phone. So you will get a virtual joystick and you will get a video feed. So yes, this drone is FPV. What about that? Super cool. You get a video feed from this tiny camera here, which is not bad. From this video feed, you can fly the drone and you can also record a short clip. At the same time, it's possible to take pictures. So this drone flies for up to 13 minutes. That's not bad. It flies up to 13 minutes without the propeller guards. With the propeller guards mounted, is around 10 minutes. Still not bad. It has precise hovering. That's quite true. The way this drone stabilizes itself is through this tiny camera module on the back of the drone, on the bottom of the drone, and this small camera is used in conjunction with an Intel Movidos VPU to tell the drone whether he's moving back and forth, left and right, top and down. So with this tiny little camera, the drone stabilizes itself through vision. Pretty nice. And the nice thing is that vision systems work also indoor. You don't need GPS reception, so this tiny little drone is also very nice to fly indoor. We have a 5 megapixel camera, which is actually not bad. The moment you snap a picture, it's sent to your phone. It's around 2 megabyte picture, definitely usable.
Perfect.
We have electronic image stabilization. That's a very cool feature. What happens is that, as you can see, we have a front-facing camera which is not mounted on any form of stabilization. So how do we get stable footage? Well, that's simple. The camera has actually a wide angle of view, and the software only shows us a portion of this wide angle. It selects every time the right portion to make the image stable. Again, thanks to the Intel VPU, we get quite stable image out of this tiny drone without any active stabilization. That's cool. 720p HD transmission. Yes, this drone sends a live feed to our phone. This live feed we can record. So we can actually get 720p videos out of this tiny drone and shot these small clips like the one you have seen in the intros. Problem of this unit is that it doesn't come with any SD card. You are only able to record what is sent to the phone. The problem is that sometimes the reception is not optimal. When the reception is not optimal, you're going to have some drop frame, and this will make the footage look very jittery. But I have a small tip for you on how to get around this problem. Next, we have multiple flight mode, and this is a very cool feature. So what you can do, you can fly the drone with the joysticks, like a normal drone, but you can also activate some smart modes. And some of them are very interesting. There is one which makes the drone fly away from you while shooting a small clip. There is one which makes the drone actually rotate in a circle around you. Again, very interesting. Another one makes the drone spin 360 degrees on himself. Another one makes the drone bounce up and down. And I mean, it's a lot of fun. You can even activate a mode where the drone will fly when released from your hand, and another one where the drone will just land on your hand. So you can actually also, in the multiple flight mode, we have a very funny section where you can actually have some tricks. You can have the drone like fall like this and then come back on the other side, fall forward, backward, left and right. This is a very cool trick. Also, you have a sport mode, and the sport mode is a lot of fun. This drone can fly almost 30 kilometers per hour without wind if you activate the sport mode. Now, in sport mode, the drone will just tilt downward when going forward, and this makes it go very fast. At the same time, of course, you will not get very stable footage, but it is a very cool feature to see this tiny little drone perform some very acrobatic stunts. Easy operation? I mean, you can't complain about that. It's just as easy as an RC toy. The only difference is that now you have 3 dimensions. And finally, we have the option to program the Tello through the Tello SDK to fly autonomously, go and check for predefined waypoints. All right, that's it about the box.
Perfect.
About this thing that I mentioned, that the Tello actually sends the video feed to the phone, you have to do whatever you can to get the best possible Wi-Fi connection. The first trick, turn off any unneeded connection in your phone. This means go to airplane mode and then enable only Wi-Fi. This will allow you to capture some decent footage. Trick number 2, connect a Bluetooth controller. Why do you want to do that? Because one of the problems of flying this guy with the phone is that actually the phone is your receiver and your controller. You're going to put your hands on the phone all around and then move it back and forth, left and right. That's pretty bad for Wi-Fi reception, right? Because you are actually obstructing the Wi-Fi antenna with your own hands. So the best thing you can do is take one of these controllers. I mean, you can use an Xbox, you can use a PlayStation, whatever connects to your phone, doesn't matter. Pair it with your phone, and then in the app you will see that the joystick goes away and you will be able to control the Tello, this time with the external controller, which also allows you to make some very precise moves because the Tello is actually pretty accurate. And finally, tip number 3 is to reduce the bitrate of the video feed. This you can do in the app. And a good compromise between quality and stability is around 1.5 megabit per second. So wrapping it up, this is a very funny little drone for beginners. You will have a lot of fun flying this guy around. You will learn a lot about how drones fly. You will crash it a number of times. The drone is pretty robust. Don't worry about it, especially with these propeller guards mounted. If you want to start with drones, I mean, you want to start already having the possibility to get some videos out of these tiny little drones. You want to maybe snap a picture, bring it around with your friends. This checks all the boxes. It also flies pretty well, especially if you fly it through an external controller. Now, don't expect the performance of a Mavic Mini, but at this price point, this drone is a lot of fun. Alright, that's it for today. I had a lot of fun flying the DJI Tello around. It's actually a very nice little drone. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you did, leave me a like, leave me a comment, you know the drill. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.